All right, folks. So we've just finished an interview with If Manti from Read the Markets. Now, if you're going to show us through the trade you're talking about in the actual interview that we've just done, and it was like a 280R is what you called it in the show. So let's have a look at it.
Yeah,
I'll hand the mic over to you, and you can walk us through the trade.
excellent. Thank you. Yeah, it was really, really simple. Now, I remember, I think price was somewhere around here. You can see my cursor, can't you, Cam?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, my price was somewhere around here, somewhere around here. And while it was around there, we were able to know that it would turn exactly there. And it was very easy to spot that it was going to come down here. So it came down from 77 something down to 49 and a half. And it was just the easiest thing. And I'll show you how. And I don't mind, this isn't giving away any trade secrets or anything here because it's phenomenally easy. Over here was the answer for that.
Right.
That's not enough to tell you right yet, though.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we go out to the monthly, we get a little look at it. Now, what do we see here? Well, we look for symmetry in the market. Over here, this is a big deal. This was a giant swing that happened. Price came down, and you see the way it broke two lows there and then came down there. That shows that it's going to go down forever and ever and ever. But once price got to there, it came up and then went up forever and ever and ever. This is a really important place. This was a massive trick that was played in the market. Now, when price gets over to here, it's still really, really important. And we've got price on its way up through here, and it's got to turn somewhere on its way. And I chose here. Now, why did I choose here, and what did I want from it? Okay, let's get this over here. Let's just get that box drawn. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do. We wanted a bounce from the high of there, and we wanted it to form some symmetry. We wanted it to come down to here. And that happens over and over and over again in the market. So that's just the area that we're looking at. Boop, boop, boo. Now, how did we know that that was going to work? All right, now, I'm still not going to give away too many trade secrets here or anything by showing you the kink of this. Let's go there. Boop, 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 boop. We absolutely love the kink. The kink is in here. We draw our lines. We have a line coming across from there. Now, it's like with support and resistance. It's like with flag limits. It's like with FTRs or anything like that. It can work exactly to the pip, or it cannot work exactly to the pip. And it's not, support and resistance and all this. It has a little bit extra to it that you need to know about. Now, one of the most important things, this extra bit you need to know about, is the kink. It is what allows price to turn at a support or resistance without actually touching the support or resistance. That's the kink. Let's go in and we'll see this. To find the kink, you have your line and you find the rally-based drop or drop-based rally, which actually crosses that line. And that is the important bit. Now, it's Saturday, so the market is closed, so this thing isn't actually going to bring itself all the way to the right, so I'm going to have to drag it to the right. Hold on. And then we'll have to go back.
Is there a shortcut to drag it all the way to the right?
Oh, actually, it drags all you have to do is change the what's it called? Change the time frame, change the scale.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the kink. Now this is kind of wide. This is 75 to nearly 80 or something. So that's really wide. But that's the kink. That's where you're going to look for this. Now, okay, price did turn in that kink. But when we're looking at the kink, we have 6 places that we look for inside everything, inside every kink. Stop, go away. Okay, just... Sod off. Right. We have 6 places that we look for price to turn. And one of them is the MPL over here and the MPLK. So that is just another one of these guys here. We're able to find a pip, or a zone, 10 pips wide inside here. And we're all taught exactly how to find these and how to trade these. That's roughly it there. And let's bring this across. Inside that little zone, we had a zone 10 pips wide there. And now the wonderful thing about this is, let me go back to that kink again, because the reason we knew beforehand it was going to work so well, I'm going to make this a different color. This one. How we knew it was going to work so well is we love to trade at stop losses. Stop losses are a very big deal. So now back over to the monthly. And you can sod off, you can go away. Bring you back down there to the low of that. Now, there is our kink out to the weekly. Over here, where price got down to around here, this is where I noticed this trade was going to happen. Why did I notice this trade was going to happen? Because we've got this supply so close to our zone over there, so very, very close to our zone over there. And we know that supply and demand traders are always going to have their entries below supply and their stops just beyond it. Now this is a magnificent target. This was essentially our first target as price was going up and it was breaking this zone and this zone. This over here was our first target because it was the kink of the left shoulder that we've got way over there. But this did not come and take it. This happened and it came down hard from here and it made a low and it made a lower high and it made a lower low. It gave us a downtrend going on over here. So our supply traders are going to be getting up in here. They see that we've got a downtrend going on here. Let's see, there. And they're all going to be getting in here. Their stop losses are going to be beyond. Now, when you have the MPL kink over here now there's another thing called compression. This is the MPL kink of pre-compression that we've got over here. Absolutely fabulous place to actually turn price, and we know that there are a million stop losses lined up there. We know that the supply traders are all lined up inside here, actually selling and selling and selling. And as soon as price gets back up over to that zone, let's get this up over here. We even here, we had price getting close to it. H4. We had price getting close to our zone. It makes a downtrend. And see this lovely sharp turn down there? That gets even more supply traders inside here. So you have supply traders who are happy at this stage to have gotten in, and we're going to take them out and we are going to frighten the crap out of them with a very strong push up here into our zone. Tiny little zone. Now this is, it's not even a monthly zone. We were able to tie this down to 10 pips wide. And this isn't just a monthly zone. This is a yearly zone or a 10-year zone looking out here. Yes, we can only see it on the monthly chart, but there's so many candles in it. It's absolutely a yearly zone and it's 10 pips wide. And there are a million stop losses lined up coming into it. There's the chance that it's actually going to work. There's the opportunity to get in here with the downtrend happening. And then there's immense panic and fear coming up into our tiny little zone, which hits beautifully, makes a little can as it comes up and back down. And it did nothing to retrace all the way down. Here it just plummeted right through all this. Yes, it compressed its way up, and that even went to show us that there's a really good chance that this is going to work. And it came down with nothing. I mean, look at it on the monthly. This is what we were looking for. We were looking at it to come from there to there, and it came from there to there. And the kink is an enormous thing. It's a wonderful thing. It is how The high of this can be reacted to without price actually getting to the high of it, because it's all about the kink. And we find the orders in there. So it was an easy stop loss trade. Get in there, 10 pip wide zone, 2,800 pips down here to the first target. Really, really simple. And you're going to get a few of those every year, and just stick with those ones. Yes, when you're learning my stuff, go into the M1, because this works on the M1 just as easily as it works on the monthly and the yearly. And yes, muck around, knock yourself out learning my stuff and experimenting with it, and get yourself ready to be able to take these trades, which are phenomenally simple, and then just become a non-trader. Just live on holiday. It's just easy that way. Live on holiday, or just be an asshole. And no, sorry, all the assholes who made a fortune out of this. Or just be somebody who gathers up and tries to make an absolute fortune out of all of this. It all depends on what you want, I suppose. If you want money in your life, get money out of this. But if you're actually clever, you'll realize that time is the most important thing you have to your name. Indeed. So just live on holiday. Do exactly what you want. Being able to do this stuff gives you time in your life. All I want is time. That's it.
Yeah, that's so true. It's so true.
So that's it. That's exactly Brilliant. How I work. It's very simple. It's a little bit technical. There's a little bit to know, and just understand about hopes and fears and manipulation. And it's really, really simple. Really simple.
I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to share this with my guys, and I'm sure they're going to enjoy looking at this trade. And if you're seeing this on YouTube and you want to find out a bit more about the guy who's teaching you this method of trading, then check out the podcast. So the Trading Nut podcast, we've just done an interview. It goes for about an hour and 10 minutes, so it's absolutely fantastic, and you're going to find out
thank you.
Everything around how he basically got to this point where you could pick a 280 R trade with a 10 pip stop on a monthly chart, which is phenomenal. And I think the guys are gonna love it. This all makes sense to me, apart from the how you pick that one candle. I can't understand that, and I suppose that's your trade secret, that you don't want to reveal everything on the show.
Exactly. If everybody knew this stuff, then how it worked would stop working.
Yep. Indeed. Okay, cool. Well, look, thank you very much, and we'll get this up, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little video, and you've learned something from it.
Lovely to talk to you. Thanks very much for having me on. Be well, Cam.